The 6th African Petroleum Congress, an exhibition known as Cape 6, has kicked off in Abuja, the nation's capital. The session has attracted delegates from 18 countries and is featuring the 33rd Ordinary Session of the African Petroleum Producers Association, APA. The meeting has been organized by APA in conjunction with the Ministry of Petroleum Resources and a UK firm, AME Trade Limited. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, in his keynote address, says although there are challenges in the oil and gas industry, there's a need to highlight the positive side of gas with Nigeria, among other member countries. He also says that local content is highly needed by APA member states to enable them tap into hydrocarbon resources and generate capacity for the development of the oil sector.
This important meeting comes at a time of grave challenges for the oil and gas industry. This is especially so for petroleum producers in Africa, where hydrocarbons account for significant proportions of government revenue. With oil prices falling and actual profits over cost of production also declining sharply, the relevance and creativity of your association is being tested. There's also the gas-to-power challenge in many member states, and the paradox of much gas but precious little gas to fire power plants. The hydrocarbon industry presents the most obvious way of paying for the development of African countries fortunate to have those resources. But in many cases, it simply has not delivered on that promise, which is why industry organizations such as APA have an enormous burden of responsibility to bear. I'm aware of the many initiatives the association has embarked upon in recent years, including harmonization of oil and gas legal frameworks in member countries, developing regional approaches to local content promotion, and capacity building. But the economic threats to our nations are existential and real. At a time when we should be investing in the sector, finding the resources to do so is a challenge. Besides, the investment decisions of the IOCs, which understandably are based on their own well-defined interests and considerations, have a far too fundamental effect on our fortunes.